Hey, Jody Walters, MarineMax, Panama City Beach, Florida. Today we got a brand new, right off the truck. As you can see, we just unwrapped it. 2021 Harris 230 Sunliners, the upgraded version of their cruiser. This boat, we kind of pick and choose these boats and build them like we want them, like we think you're going to want them. It's got a ton of features on it that we'll talk about once we get up top. One of the few things I want to talk about is this one is the white diamond. It's corrugated. That corrugation right there gives you extra strength on this to keep this from wrinkling if you did take a wave. Little aspects that Harris puts into the boat that a lot of people don't see. We just like to make sure you're aware of, as in the one-piece molded plastic rub rail. All the Harris boats, their framing comes all the way out to the end of the boat. So this section right here, where it would normally be a weak section, leaning up against a piling and all, this is extra reinforced so you don't have any chance of wrinkling there. Pontoons are triple chambered, and what that means is they're sealed. So this is all three separate chambers, so if you were to compromise a tube, you'd only lose a third of the tube, not the entire tube. It's very good for safety. You don't have to worry about that tube flooding. Harris also has a patented end bracket. Look really close when you're comparing pontoon boats. This bracket is welded inside and out, one solid piece all the way across on all three tubes. This is a tri-tune boat. That gives you extra rigidity, holds the chassis to the tubes so you don't have any flex. Also, Harris has the center tube about 2 inches deeper than the outrigger tubes, which actually cuts and tracks like a V-hull boat. That's important for your maneuverability when you're towing somebody behind. It just gives it a great stable ride. Also has performance tube lifting straight packages on it, or air dam, airfoils to pick the boat up. So you're riding on basically a cushion of air, makes the boat really, really stable. One thing I do want to point out, and we want to cover this before we unwrapped it, is we do have the cover. If you'll notice, it has what we call a tent, circus tent type cover. It's not just one cover that attaches over. It's one solid piece where all the rainwater catches in, puts all the stress on your snaps. But with Harris, there are no snaps. Very few snaps, just enough to keep it taut, but the entire system is locked in through your rub rail system here to keep the cover nice and tight. Like I said, we got 4 circus tent poles up there, sheds the water, just makes it super easy. If your top's not easy to operate, you're not gonna use it, therefore your investment's not gonna stay clean and keep the sun off of it. So Harris puts in a lot of little nuances that we carry on over for you. Does have LED docking lights, LED marker lights. The boat's just really, really well equipped. If you come back here to the back, notice Harris has a double step on their boarding ladders. The most aggravating thing when you're at the island, you're trying to climb up on the boat, the ladder wants to swing under the boat. These have stanchions that keep the ladder off at an angle, so you don't have to worry about the ladder swinging under the boat. Makes easy on and off. Extra wide platform rails here that hold up, you know, extra space. You're bringing up a child, carry them in, or a cooler. We have actually upgraded the engine on this with a 200 Mercury to give you a little extra horsepower. These motors are super quiet, super efficient. They're just a blast. We're going to unwrap it and get up top, take a look at some of the features it's got, and try to set up a sea trial with you. Hey, here we are up aboard the boat. This has got the vinyl teak flooring in it. Holds up really good with salt water environment. Holds up really, really well. A few options back here. You have the rear bench seat, which gives you tons of storage for your table mounts, cover. This also has the forward and reverse facing seat. But Harris has gone one step further this year with they tried it with the Solstice line. They've incorporated it now in this line, the Sunliner line. Gives you a full layout pad. That seat was very, very popular with the Solstice, so they've incorporated it into the other boats. One thing with Harris is, you don't have to worry about your cushions blowing off. They're all hinged. They're all on their own separate tub. Each of the tubs have drain channels to wick the water that you bring on board overside, so what you put into the canisters do not get wet. High back quality embossed seat. This is the upgraded seat. It has the bolster so you can stand at a comfortable position. Swivels all the way around so you can be the captain can be part of the crew at the island. We've got a wireless phone charger here. Just lay your phone on. stays good and hot. So you Bluetooth it with your JL audio system. Never run out of battery. 7-inch Simrad with the bottom machine. We have digital shifters. What I really like about this digital shifter is it does have a docking mode. Cuts it in low RPM, so when you're pulling up to the dock, no chance of accidentally over revving and hitting the dock. Like I said, Jody Walters, MarineMax, Panama City Beach, Florida. This boat's brand new. It's not going to last. Come see me. Let's take it out. Let's take it to your house. Thanks.